Hey guys, today is the 9th of July 2019 and we've reached 100 news shows. For those who are counting, there's actually not 100 total, but I prepared 100 and maybe some have never been published or whatever, but there's 100 finally news shows that I've pretty much worked the whole way through and almost posted to you guys. As you can see on the table, I have all the names of the Patreons that have supported me till today. And I'm going to do the giveaway. I'm going to put it in this little box of Ilford bulk film. I'm going to bring them out. I'm going to do this for privacy only for the Patreons to see. So if you are a Patreon or you're curious about it, you can become a Patreon and see the video afterwards. But there's 88 Patreons here. And I'm so happy about all their support. I'm going to open it, not looking. Okay, so look, I can close my eyes. I'm going to leave a little window so you can see. I'm going to open it and I'm going to get the first number or name. Okay, let's see. I don't want to get more than one. So one is here. Let me close the box again, if I can. And I don't know if you guys can read it. Okay, guys. So back to the news. Patreon giveaway is done. It'll be uploaded on Patreon. If you're curious or your Patreon, you can see it there. I'll contact you just so you want to know if those are not Patreons. We gave away a box of FP100C of my own stock. I got to look at the list. We gave a CatLABS pack of film, 4x5, 120 or 35, whatever the person's shooting. We gave a Fotoimpex developing kit, starter kit. We gave away Alex Soth Niagara, the book of my own collection is giving to someone. And we gave 4 numbers, the first 4 numbers of the Photoclassic International, which I hope to get Photoclassic into it. If not, I'll give my own. Thank you so much for the 88 Patreons. So I'm going to leave it there. I know some people don't like this whole 100 centenary or whatever, anniversary or whatever this is called, because they leave me thumbs down, and I appreciate you guys telling me no, I extend myself too much. So 100 shows, guys. I started this off because I just wanted to give news. I didn't see them on certain websites. I saw a lot of people giving huge news, but never giving the small things in the film community. And I really thought that film was thriving as it is thriving today, and it looks like everyone's noticing nowadays. But 100 shows later, I can tell you guys there's good things happening, a lot of really good people behind film. The community is driven by people that really love what they're doing because there's not a lot of money to be made in film. So this show and this channel has taken me to 2 photokinas. I've interviewed a bunch of people there. It's taken me twice to Finland. I've done interviews in Miami. I've done interviews. I've met people in San Francisco. I've met people in Miami. I've met people in London. I've done film and beers and stuff like that. I trip with a Kickstarter Intrepid, which I'm still working on because I'm way overbooked. I'm actually working on another trip for those photo stories, which will be happening hopefully this summer. This channel has now a sponsor by Camera Store, which I really admire them, and they really fully support what I do, and I support what they do. So this channel has been thriving in my sense of view since day one because I really love what I do. I know I could do different reviews and different videos and more interesting to a lot of people and gather bigger numbers, but for me, it's all about a community, about giving a positive message and being respectful to each other, and that's what I want to grow it. The fact that I managed to grow into 88 Patreons since I started, having only, I think I have like 8,000 subscribers, which is not a lot for a lot of bigger channels, but to me that means there's a lot of people supporting what we do here. And I say we, me, because I think you guys are part of it, so we. And so thank you so much. This channel is not going to stop. The news are not going to stop. I was going to change the setup and whatnot. You know what? You guys have enjoyed this so far. I think I'm going to keep it like this for now. I might bring little things slowly into it, but it works for me. I think it works for you guys, and I won't extend myself anymore. So let's get to the news. First of all, I want to say, as I said, thank you so much for all of you guys on Patreon and Camera Store for sponsoring the show. Camera Store is having a little celebration with Camerarescue, their 3rd anniversary, and they have like a whole giveaway. They're giving away even a Hasselblad X-Span. And basically all you have to do is go to Instagram, subscribe to the newsletter. There's a couple of things you can do. I'll leave the link below. But I can tell you guys, the Camera Store and Camerarescue guys are amazing. I've been collaborating with them for a long time. Fully support what they do. You should totally check it out. Plus, rescuing cameras, what's wrong with that? You know, we don't want them to go to waste. We want them to be used. I don't want them to be on the shelf like some of these cameras on the corner. because these are broken. They're repairing, teaching people how to repair. They have a whole bunch of interns right now in Finland learning. I wish I was there, but I'm here in Spain. So that's what there is. For those that want to join Patreon, it's still going on. You can always support the channel. There's a Discord server, which is getting to be, you know, interesting and trying to organize things. I'm starting to share video ideas that I want to do and stuff. And we have a WhatsApp group if you also enjoy that. But sometimes it gets a little too busy and some people don't like it. Okay, back to the news. Apart from the Camerarescue Anniversary, we have Cameradactyl Homonculus 6x9. Cameradactyl, man, Ethan, you have to give them easier names. They're really complicated. This camera I've been seeing since he started bringing it because I saw it on his stories on Instagram. It's a 6x9 or 6x7 or whatever format you want on a Graflex back. It admits the Mamiya RB backs, the Graflex, I think 6x9-ish press backs. And it admits the 6x9 lenses from the Graflex Mamiya press. So it's kind of like a handheld point and shoot guesstimating focusing camera. It looks really cool. I know the 3D printing and the colors are not for everyone, but I actually enjoy them. I have one of the 4x5s and it actually is, it's bulky, but I printed it in black and gray, so it's, you know, fairly discreet. And I really want to check it out. So hopefully I'll get to do the review of the 4x5 and Ethan has agreed to send me a 6x9. Then I first have to do that 4x5 because if not, I get overwhelmed. Third news we have is the 50-year anniversary from the moon landing and the Hasselblad. So Hasselblad was the camera taken to the moon by the astronauts. There's a bunch of pictures online that they just disclosed like a couple of years ago. And they're celebrating that. Will they ever make a camera like that again? Probably not, because I don't think Hasselblad's into film cameras anymore, even though you can adapt, you can put a film back on the H6D, which Willem has been doing that on a couple of videos. So that's pretty cool. But they're celebrating the 50th anniversary, and it's a huge thing in history. And then we have from the Oxygen camera from Phenomenon, Oscar Alwison has published, not by him, but by Mohammed, if I'm not wrong. He sent me an email. He was called Mo. So Mo sent me an email. Thank you so much, Mo. I already had it in the news. Of a manual to build and all the pieces and things you need to source to build the Oxygen camera, which if you remember is a like an X-Pan, like 24x65-ish camera that shoots 35 film, and it's 3D printed. You can make it yourself and it's amazing. I've used it myself in Geneva like a year and a half ago, and you have a really good manual made by Mohammed. And Oscar gave it's okay, and I really enjoyed it. It's really thorough how to build it and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much the news for this week. I'm sorry guys, 100 news, not so many news. But yeah, as always, you have prints in my print store. You have my super film support. If you have any questions about film, I have a bunch of them listed that I have to record. Thank you so much to CatLABS, to Fotoimpex, Photoclassic for sponsoring the giveaway on Patreon. For those Patreons, you can go to Patreon and check if you won or not. There's going to be a video uploaded just after this one. As always, you can send any information to the email below. To everyone that supported this news, either by liking it, watching it, sharing it, unliking it, sending me information through Instagram, email, anything like that. If I haven't reached back to you, thank you so much. It's been a privilege informing you guys. I will continue. I will not stop no matter what. And yeah, thank you so much. 100, let's hope for 200, which should take 2 years because now I'm doing it weekly, every single week, no matter what. So thank you guys again. 100 shows is really big. I'm really, really hot and really happy. And yeah, thank you so much and see you next week in 101.